The ending of this is a really bad game. It's the knife. This is a spoiler to something that happened in 2009.
What?
Is this the Modern Warfare 2 campaign?
Yeah, right?
This is the Modern Warfare 2 campaign.
Let's get it, man. Undefeated.
Are you fucking serious?
Bro, I don't miss.
Well,
Twitch.tv/surfandfleet with 2 A's. I'm that motherfucker. This is the What the Condor podcast, baby. Episode 10. You already know what's going on.
We somehow kept this going for 10 episodes.
I don't know how we did it. If you're just joining us on episode 10, prepare for hell. I'm Surf and Fleet.
Make it double.
We got Nasty Nate to my left in the studio. And we got the Condor 13 to my right in the studio. On the boards, we got producer Kyle. He doesn't like to talk.
He doesn't like us.
Yeah, he doesn't like us in general.
Kyle, you're a little bitch for not talking.
He wishes he could just be at Cockatoos with Carlos right now.
He's flipping me off again.
Which I mean, isn't that where we all want to be? Yeah, I was about to say in about 45 minutes we'll all be there. Anyway. So we had some things that, of course, we want to talk about because that's what you do on a podcast.
But before that, I do have a question for Condor. I thought you were supposed to do movie spoilers. Not that I'm opposed to video game spoilers, but I mean, I thought you were doing movies.
At this point, it's just becoming spoilers because I've ran out of movies. Like, I was gonna do Space Jam, but I forgot how to spoil Space Jam a creative way. And to be fair, it wasn't last week. I mean,
fair enough.
The week before. Didn't I just spoil the first episode of the What the Condor podcast?
Yeah, you did. You did do that.
Right, yeah. That's fair.
At
this point, they're just opening spoilers. Nothing specific, just spoilers.
Speaking of the first episode of the What the Condor podcast, shut up, I'm not dying.
Condor's machines are telling him he's dying.
Fine. Worst case scenario, I die in the podcast, and that's how my legacy lives on. Times.
And this becomes the greatest 10-episode podcast of all time?
Yes. Die in infamy.
This podcast becomes his fucking biography.
Pretty much. They're going to make a documentary on Condor. And then they're going to have me and Nate on it. Kyle
they have to. They have to have us on it. No one else understands Condor.
I will. If I die, I wish to be stabbed by every single knife and or sword that I have, and then be given a Viking funeral with all my stuff.
You know, I'm okay with this. I am 100% okay with this, Condor.
I'm not leaving anything for anybody. I stab me and then burn my everything.
You know, I'm okay with this because I too want a Viking funeral when I die. Fuck all that sad shit. Just fucking throw me on a wooden boat, light me on fire, then I want everyone to get super drunk.
You come back when you get mummified, right?
I think so, yeah.
Come back with clean ass because you're wrapped in toilet paper.
Shit.
Wow.
When I go, mummify me. Everything else, buried, cremated, Viking funeral, you don't have a chance at coming back.
Oh, yeah, that makes one less zombie for the apocalypse.
I mean, hey, if I come back from the apocalypse, it'd be kind of lit.
Just come back as a zombie?
Yeah, man, me and Elvis Presley can just, terrorize humans. Whatever's left of Elvis Presley.
Whatever's left.
This is peanut butter and banana sandwiches somewhere.
Well, hold on. Now, my question is, like, if we come back, what kind of zombies are we coming back as? Because, we all know there's different types of zombies.
I'm a boomer from Left 4 Dead.
Oh, fuck. Dude, if we're dealing with Left 4 Dead zombies, then, like, we're all just fucked.
Damn, Kyle, there'd be like 3 witches over there. Oh, he's not paying attention. All right.
Oh, he's not paying attention.
I don't think he knows that reference.
Yeah, if he doesn't, he's gonna get fired.
Just no one say anything. Just let him do whatever he's doing. He's got his headphones in. He's probably texting Carlos.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, we're on the clock that we're not paying you for.
Speaking
This is
of
an internship.
speaking of calling back on and spoiling past episodes of what the Condor, we'd like to go back and talk about something that we talked about on the last episode.
Yes, of course.
So, in light of the backlash that OnlyFans has received by for their decision to ban sexual content starting in October, they have since backtracked, changed their minds, said, "Oh no, we're not going to be doing that." So that leaves our Blue Crystal sponsored by OnlyFans strip club, just kind of hung out to dry.
Leaves it very much unemployed.
Very much unemployed. So, and we've already bought the building for it. It's in the strip mall that has cockatoos in it. And
You and Carlos are gonna start stripping, right?
we don't know what to do with it. So I brought it upon the boys over here at What the Condor to come up with some alternatives for what to do with the building.
We still keep it a strip club, but we pay our strippers in meth.
We are not Trevor Phillips.
That sounds like a whole DEA raid waiting to happen.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
As am I.
We open a business. We have somebody else open a business next door that sells meth. You have to somehow technically get a ticket from us.
Condor, where the fuck are you from that meth is just sold in everyday stores?
The
I may
Walter
have
White convenience store coming soon to a Condor infested town near you.
I've never been to your town, but I'm pretty sure that meth is still a big no-no.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll disguise it. It's gonna be like your Seems Legit store. We'll call it
That's in D&D. That's different. Things in D&D do not equate to real life.
Call it the Adult Math Store.
No. That's asking to get raided.
Very much so. Very much so asking to get raided.
I mean, especially because first off, what the fuck is an adult math store? My point exactly.
It's just
it probably gets equated at the adult math store. The amount of minutes that eating a hot dog can take off of your life, which is supposedly 36. So if you eat a hot dog, it takes 36 minutes off of your life. My question is, how long does Joey Chestnut have to live?
I mean, I think he's dead, bro.
He made a pact with the devil.
Okay. I'm not one to do math, so I'm going to ask that the audience does math after I find the
adult math store.
Some numbers.
Shut the fuck up, Condor.
The adult math store just has a bunch of calculators that have 8008 typed into them.
Okay, so again,
that's just any place that sells calculators.
So speaking of calculators, I want the audience to use their calculators and figure out how many minutes were taken off of Joey Chestnut's life on July 4th, 2021. He broke his own 2020 record by eating 76 hot dogs that day. Every hot dog is 36 minutes, and he ate 75 of them. How much of his life was taken off that day? And if he does that once a year, he can't have that much longer to go.
2,738 minutes.
2,738?
That's not correct. I'm just shouting out numbers.
I'll say I did this. I did the calculations.
Okay.
This man ate 75 hot dogs, right?
76 this year.
He broke 76. So if every one of those hot dogs takes a minute off of his life, or takes 36 minutes of it, he has lost 2,736 minutes.
Wait, was I really too off?
Yes, you were really
Yes,
too
you
off.
were too off.
Let's fucking go.
So, if we convert 2,736 minutes into days, that is 1.9 days. He lost 2 whole days of his life on July 4th, 2021.
All
Think
because
Joey
he wanted to
Chestnut-
flex and eat a bunch of hot dogs.
Pretty
Think
much,
he
yeah.
eats hot dogs outside of competitions.
I was gonna ask
Like
that.
soy hot dogs.
Like,
Well,
does
I mean, he probably does. So, I mean, at the very least, our calculation is just for time lost during his most recent competition.
How many hot dogs do you think
Uh-huh.
he's eaten in his lifetime? Like,
more
Probably
than
enough.
76?
Probably enough to make him dead.
would
Yeah, I
you
don't know
put him
where
at
this
over
study
or under
came from. I just
5,000?
saw it on Twitter, but yeah. 36 minutes off of your life for every hot dog that you eat.
That's crazy.
Joey Chestnut, if you're
It's-
listening, please come on the podcast. We want to know how many wieners you suck in your mouth.
Okay, phrasing. But
Yeah,
I do want
phrasing.
to say, if we're going off things that we've seen on social media, then I have something I want to talk about real quick. I
What's
saw apparently China has decided to put a 3-hour video game limitation for anyone under the age of 18.
3 hours per week. 3
Yes,
hours per week.
Yeah, it was 3
per week.
Yeah, I know. At least as far as what I read, the number may be a little bit off because I know it said like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and holidays. You're only allowed to play video games from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you ask me, China has a lot of other more important things to worry about than the time that minors are spending on video games.
Well, see, apparently they're doing this to combat video game addiction, which, as all three of us know, as avid video gamers, is a thing.
I was going to question if it was a thing.
Do you not feel like you're addicted to your video games?
No, I don't.
Oh, lucky you. 'Cause I sure as fuck do.
No, I don't.
Shit, dude. I opted out of doing my schoolwork when I got home just so I could play video games.
Well, I did that as well, but I just did that because schoolwork is stupid.
That's fair.
I didn't feel. I don't think I've ever felt any addictive attachment to my video games. I've just played them because it's just what I would rather do with my time than and because the homies were on the video game. So
That's fair. You know what? Okay, I think we can at least agree that it's different for different people.
indeed, it is.
Because I definitely feel what you said about I want to do it because it's what I enjoy doing. I like doing it, and I got the homies, which of course gaming with friends makes everything better.
It's so superior to gaming by yourself.
It really is, dude. At night when you guys aren't on, dude, I'm sad.
Exactly. I could give up video games. Whenever I go camping, I don't my games with me anymore.
Right.
I need to get back and play video games. No, there's other stuff I could be doing. It's just, is there other stuff I could be doing?
Understandable.
Really?
Yeah.
Whenever I'm up at camp and coming home, I'm like, dude, I just want to go jerk off. I mean, what?
I mean, I feel that shit.
Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah, you ain't gotta cut yourself off, bro. I feel you.
Remember who you're here with.
Dude, speaking of jerking off, I should start an OnlyFans.
Okay. Why?
Why would you start an OnlyFans?
Make revenue.
What would you show on your OnlyFans? That
I'm a man of jokes. OnlyFans would just be air conditioners.
So you would take the name OnlyFans so literally that you would show something that isn't a fan, and it's an air conditioner.
I mean, I could definitely expect that. I mean, I would more expect out of you to do the actual like OnlyFans account where you just show different kinds of fans all the time.
That'll be a secondary account.
But no, yeah, he's got to take it and then just like do it wrong.
I mean, to be fair, that pretty much is Condor.
Yeah, welcome to Condor.
Somebody's
That's
probably
gonna be
already the OnlyFans with regular fans. Nobody is dumb enough to say, OnlyFans, let's put air conditioners.
I mean, you'd be surprised, man. There's really
I was about
dumb
to say,
people.
you never know.
They're not Condor.
So if you go to onlyfans.com/whatthecondor and pay $6.99 a month, you will get daily pictures of random people's air conditioners.
Units, whole house units.
We got all types of units for you, baby, but it's not the type of units you want to see.
Probably not. This might be the world's most least profitable OnlyFans account.
It's the least profitable.
It just might be. So now that we have
listen, OnlyFans is a job. You gotta make the money somehow.
Somehow, I don't know if this is that somehow, but
it's
somehow.
not. But this is Condor.
I mean, hey, if that gets the Blue Crystal strip club, off the ground, and it's not just
Wait, I got the Blue Crystal strip club. It's gonna be my OnlyFans account that has the air conditioners. It's just gonna be a building full of air conditioners.
We should like do like the ultimate act of irony. Like your OnlyFans is like strictly air conditioners, but ours at the strip club that's sponsored by OnlyFans has no air conditioning.
That's hot. That's hot.
It's gonna be real fucking hot.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be hot. Yeah, come to the Blue Crystal strip club. It's gonna be hot tonight. Literally, they know we're talking about the fact that there's no air conditioning.
Yeah, right.
Does the bar have ice? Have water. It melted. Water melted.
Yeah, we
have water. The ice.
We have liquid ice.
Yes, we have liquid ice.
The cold.
I'm okay
it's
with this.
warm.
Used to was.
Used to was.
Used to was.
No, it ain't.
Used to was.
It's literally boiling.
So yeah, come on down to the Blue Crystal Strip Club, and we'll get you some warm liquid ice.
I thought
it's gonna be real
we had
hot.
A fog machine. It's just the steam from the melted ice.
Yes.
You know what? I'm okay with this.
So usually on over here on the What the Condor podcast, we have a segment that goes on where Condor lists his music and I give a formal review of it. We're going to take that and flip it on its head. I'm going to give the music, and Condor is going to state his opinion on them, even though I feel like
he probably knows none of it.
I feel like he's going to go 0 for 5 on this in knowing these songs.
Yeah, I haven't liked any new music this week.
Yeah, so I have to take it upon myself to get some damn music in here.
Destiny pick.
The Destiny pick.
And what is the pick of Destiny again? What is that?
That was in 2014 when the Raiders traded a first round draft pick, Tyler Destiny, to the Oakland Raiders.
So the 5 songs that I picked for Condor here, we're just gonna get right into this because nothing has been said for the last couple seconds. I haven't heard anything at least.
There was a moment of brain death amongst the studio.
Yeah, I think.
Yes.
So the first song I have for you is off of Chicago rapper Saba's 2018 album "Care for Me." It's called Calligraphy.
Considering I don't know how to write calligraphy, and I don't know what the fuck you just said to me before that, 4 out of 10.
What the fuck does writing calligraphy have to do? You know what?
It's the name of the song, right? It's calligraphy. I don't know how to write it, so it's 4 out of 10. I'm upset that I don't know how to write calligraphy. Not
Speaking
really.
of upset, I think the hip hop fans are going to be upset.
Oh, very much so.
So, keeping it hip hop, we have off of New York rapper Joey Badass's 2014 debut album, Before the Money. We have On and On.
On and On by who? Joey Chestnut?
Yes, Joey Chestnut.
9 out of 10 song. Joey Chestnut, great rapper. Artist.
Maybe the hip hop fans won't be so mad after all.
I don't know.
We're gonna switch it up here. We're gonna take it back to 1966, and from their, I believe this is their first live album of like 17 million. We got the Grateful Dead. We got Dark Star.
Ooh, okay.
I have not. I'm gonna piss off people. I've not heard a Grateful Dead song. 2 out of 10.
You haven't heard a single Grateful Dead song?
I have not.
So what's the rating?
2 out of 10.
Okay. So, moving on from the Grateful Dead. Technically, no, because like their frontman has been dead since like the 90s. Jerry Garcia, rest in peace. So from Green Day's 2009 album 21st Century Breakdown, a follow-up to American Idiot, a bit. We have East Jesus Nowhere.
Fuck did you just say to me? Damn it! I was hopeful, very hopeful that I would know what was going on.
Nope.
You know what? Green Day is a solid band. Band. They lost their D.
I hate.
You're gonna lose your D in a second.
6 out of 10.
Probably.
Band, don't know the song.
It's a pretty good song. It's in the upper echelon of the album.
It's a 6 out of 10 song,
in my opinion.
Upper echelon.
So,
a fancy word.
The fifth and final song I'm going to give Condor here is from someone who just dropped an album yesterday. Dropping his 10th studio album entitled Donda. We have Kanye West with Ghost Town.
Kanye West. Relation?
Wait,
excuse me?
Is he related to the direction west?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh. Okay,
so much related that he named his daughter North.
You know what? 3 out of 10 because I like the North. I do not like the West. East side here.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm going to stay on the East. The West can stay over there. The North is okay.
Before the Kanye stands get mad, I will go on record and say that Ghost Town is personally one of my favorite Kanye songs.
I've heard one Kanye West song, and that's Power. I'll say. Gets me hyped.
Well, I heard him say that nothing's ever promised tomorrow today, so we're going to keep moving on.
But what about today, tomorrow? Is today, tomorrow in, like, New Zealand?
Probably.
Yes.
I think that's how time travel works.
So, Condor, I gave a list, and you gave a review of the list. Word gets around that you have your own list to present to the podcast.
Okay, I have top 5 worst jobs in America.
All right.
I don't know about the rest of the world, but at least here in America, in my opinion,
because we don't live there.
Exactly.
I don't live where I don't live.
I don't live where I don't live. Inspirational words from Condor 2021.
I mean, I don't know what the people are saying, but I think that is no cap. I don't live where I don't live. No cap. So, we're going to go with number 5 of worst jobs in America. It's the producer of What the Condor podcast.
I mean, yes, that's definitely one of the worst jobs here in America. You don't even get paid.
We don't even get paid.
You know what? That's fair. We should probably look into that at some point.
Which I'm gonna give you an honorable mention for number 5 is also social media director for the What the Condor podcast.
Isn't that your job?
I mean,
I think that's all three of us. I think all three of us have that job title since we all have access to the Twitter account.
I guess that's true. So yeah, okay, so yeah, we all have terrible jobs. Good to know.
Number four.
Number four. I mean, I don't know anything about personally, but I'm gonna say people that clean out the porta potties.
That's only number 4?
Yes.
I feel like I would personally have that a lot higher.
I would have too, but let's see what he's got worse.
Number 1 is something that is very, very hazardous to your health.
Is it being a part of the What the Condor podcast?
No, that was the honorable mention because number 1, people have died doing this job a lot. Like a good percentage of the people that have done this job died on the job.
And what job is it?
Well, we have to get through number 3 and number 2.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm actually very curious now.
Weatherman. You are going to piss people off. And sometimes if you're right, if you give them any bad news, they're going to be pissed. If you give them the good news and you're wrong, they're going to be pissed. It's your fault. No, you're just the man reading what the people tell you to read. It's your fault.
Okay. No, I can totally understand that.
I can understand it, but my thing is the placement. Would you rather piss off people on the television or clean up piss?
That's a fair point.
I mean, if you've chosen to take the cleaning up piss job, you've probably, you're not okay with it, but
you probably hate yourself at that point. So, point made.
Indeed.
Number 2.
I get it.
2. I get it. Is that because number 4 didn't clean it up?
No, exactly.
What happens when you go number 2, Condor?
Who come in second? I don't know. But shit.
Anyway,
number 2. This one might be a bit controversial.
Okay.
Controversy is important.
Indeed, it is.
I'm going to say, shut the hell up, phone. Stop giving out my phone number. That's Carlos. Why is he texting me?
Carlos giving you a call?
Number 2. My number 2 worst job is working at Cockatoos and serving Carlos or Kyle.
What used to be number 2?
Oh, porn director.
A porn director?
You have to watch the sex, but you don't get to do anything with the sex.
Understandable. Okay.
Number 2 is now a person who serves Kyle, Carlos, and hell, even us at Cockatoos.
I'm usually not that bad.
I was about to say, I mean, I might get a little bit out of hand, but I don't think I'm that bad.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I would say the same thing, but I also don't remember last week when we were there, so...
Wasn't there.
Fair enough.
Got the wrong pick of the City movie as a porno.
Damn it. And that's why you weren't allowed at Cockatoos. You're lucky we decided to make your punishment only 1 week. But anyway, number 1. People have died doing this. What is it?
It is a job where
Well, yeah, that's the whole point
I
of this
want.
list, Condor.
Are you gonna let me give the
Nope.
hype?
Nope. You get nothing.
Because you didn't want us to take a Destiny.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm getting these numbers correct.
Oh, he's looking up
Is
the
a
numbers.
job.
Shit.
Where 17% of people who have done this job died while doing it.
Okay.
4 of them killed. Half of them. Half of them being 4.
Okay.
Being the president of the United States.
You know what? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's a shit. Yeah. Being the president is a fucking shitty ass job.
It's like the weatherman, but on a much higher scale. Everyone's
I
gonna
mean,
be pissed off at
facts.
you all the time.
Yeah, especially nowadays, it seems like everybody is always pissed off at the president, like no matter what.
That's true. That is very true. Especially lately, man. I mean, dude, hell, you wake up with diarrhea, it gets blamed on the president.
I mean,
Yeah.
I blame Kyle because he.
I remember the days. Subway. I mean, and it's been like, to be fair, it's been like that for a while, but it's really kind of been more amplified since 2016. I remember the days when, you would go to, dunk your cookie in the milk and the cookie was too big for the glass and you would just say, well, man, thanks, Obama.
Yeah, back in the good old days.
You don't still say that?
No.
I feel like thanks, Obama is still a very commonly used phrase, when inconveniences happen. You take a class in school, you take a test, you get a 97% on it when you thought you deserved 100. Thanks, Obama. Or, you're playing Call of Duty, you're playing Warzone with the boys. You've got your 2 custom classes, you got your sniper on your back and your AR in your hand. You come in 4th. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, no. I can totally agree with that.
Shout out to Warzone. That game fucking sucks now.
Facts.
Speaking of Warzone,
so bad we've uninstalled it.
Hmm?
Speaking of Warzone, we did a stream the other day that I thought was fun. It was a stream of our D&D session. A short stream.
That was interesting.
Short session, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I had fun doing it. Definitely.
I'm glad you guys had fun. It was definitely interesting. Doing it for a live stream.
Yeah, doing the live stream was definitely really cool, and
it got you a follower, didn't it?
I think so. They might have unfollowed.
I was gonna say, or did they follow and unfollow?
I think they might have done exactly that because I'm looking at my Twitch stuff right now, but whatever. It's cool.
I unfollowed.
These things, they happen. Thanks, man.
That's fair.
I think I have to resub so I can get those sweet emotes of the Sprite
Cranberry.
Of the Sprite Cranberry. Yeah, that's what happens when you subscribe to the Surf and Flea stream, man. But to actually add some consistency to my Twitch channel, I decided, with the agreement from Condor and Nate, to start streaming our D&D sessions, and we're going to start doing that Friday nights. We'll say starting at 11:30 p.m. Central Time.
That's probably accurate. Might be a little bit sooner, but also could be a little bit later. It depends on how things go with work.
That's like a general assumption. Probably just pop into the Twitch around that time and see what's going on. It might be already started. A couple minutes ago. Might be starting a couple minutes from 11:30. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just be on the lookout for that if you are interested. If you like listening to our podcast, our D&D sessions are not that different. You know, they're very
really
much,
not.
They're filled with the same stupidity as the What the Condor podcast. The only difference is that we, portray characters that we've come up with.
Do you think this
And-
thing's
Same
loaded?
stupidity, different setting.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is this thing loaded? Ah!
And this is why we don't trust Condor with firearms. Thank you for coming to my fucking TED Talk.
Thank you also for listening to episode 10 of the What the Condor podcast.
Guys,
We're going to wrap up so we can take Condor to the hospital.
Yeah, we're going to take Condor to the hospital, and then we'll meet Kyle and Carlos at Cockatoos.
Indeed.
So we'll be back next week. Thank you for your time.
Wait, I do have one more update.
What, Condor? What? Do you?
Yes, it's a very, very important update to our lives.
Is it though?
I mean, it's an update that everybody's expecting.
Okay.
I didn't get to say this at the beginning, but we have 503 hours till the shower arrives.
And on that note, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next episode.